live from the Maine Lobster Festival in Rockland. You're watching the International Great Crate Race on ABC 7.
Welcome back to the International Great Crate Race from the 77th Annual Maine Lobster Festival here at Rockland Harbor. They sat down Vivian Jones with 600
Yep.
crates, and we will wait for her for round two. So far we have two contestants booked into round two. Kobe Genther and Vivian Jones up now. I'm going to guess that is not 29-year-old Serena Pape or 27-year-old Owen Brennick. So that's Emily Mata out of South Thomaston.
10
And
years old.
she is in the water already. So now we're waiting on Maeve Poland out of Cushing, Maine.
Maeve Poland.
Maeve Poland is our
11.
36th contestant, 11 years old, out of the lightweight category. And she's off. She's moving too. That's about 30. Here she goes with 40. I love how they run with their hands out in front of them to keep their balance.
Oh, absolutely.
It's very fun to watch. There's nothing like the International Great Crate Race.
I don't know. There's a lot of things that are fun to watch around here this weekend.
Nothing as unique as this, though.
Not
Nothing
quite.
as Maine summer as this.
This is the maniest thing you can do here.
Besides then the lobster boat races, which I believe are next weekend.
There's all sorts of different rounds of those. They've got them, I think, 3 or 4 different locations.
That's fun. And that is really the backbone of Maine, is the hardworking lobster men and women here. And she's made 100 for Maeve Poland. Looking for 150 here.
What's funny, you see these kids now at this age, these are the ones that are going to be the incredible athletes in high school.
These are your hurdle state champions.
These are the ones bringing home the gold ball again. Just saying.
These are also going to be the adult champions at 40 years old from, 30 years from now.
Yeah.
You got to imagine you succeed as a kid. That's something you then bring your children to and your family to, and you have one of your own.
So much fun.
It's really a generational event, a generational festival here. Here she goes again. 200 for Maeve Poland.
Look at her go. Maeve is 11 years old.
Looking for 250. And she has made it. And it's really fun to see all these kids lined up to participate in this, showing up at 7 in the morning to register and just being out here outside enjoying great outdoors of Maine all day long.
Well, there's tons of stuff for the kids to do here. Now we get a lot of gripe about how there aren't any rides here anymore, but there's plenty for kids to do. They have a kids parade. They've got the children's tent. There's games. There's a petting zoo. We've got the bungee jumping thing, which you'd never catch me on. A rock wall. There's playgrounds up there.
I can see a bouncy house out there in the distance, cars themed. And I
Pirates.
see the bungee jumping trampoline too.
There's all sorts of contests. There's tons for the whole family to do here. Not to mention the food. And we don't just have lobster. There's food vendors from all over.
I see a whole menu there too.
Oh, yeah.
Seafood, clams, mussels, food trucks parked.
Yeah, so if
awesome.
you don't like lobster, which there's plenty of people out there that don't, they just want to come here and have a good time, there are tons of different options.
And what it does too is it brings people to the beautiful downtown Rockland area where there are a plethora of
Absolutely.
shops, restaurants, anything you can think of to do. Oh, she's skipping crates and has made it. I've lost count so far. I believe that's 350.
350.
I'll look for her to go to 400 now. Slight breeze picking up too around
Thank
here.
goodness.
A little overcast, that humidity's
This
gone.
has been great, yeah. So there'll be less chance of sunburn for all these folks.
But she is gassed, shaking her head. Trying to catch her breath a little bit here. Okay, here she goes. Wearing socks that fit.
Get some music in the background. Looks like we get a live band. Who is playing on the stage?
All right.
I believe.
And she's gone.
She's just leaping.
I would need to take a breath too if I was moving that fast.
Lord almighty.
And she's there. That's 400 for Maeve, so 100 more and she earns herself a break. Looks like she is in need of it here.
Yep. On the main stage, that's the music we're hearing. On the main stage, we've got Julia Gagnon. She's the Maine's very own superstar who reached the top 7 on American Idol season 22.
Oh, wow.
That's who's cranking the tunes in the background.
Sounds very good, too.
Oh, yeah.
And you got the whole festival cheering for Maeve Poland, the 11-year-old. That'll give you a jolt of energy. I don't care how tired you are.
Oh, yeah.
She is going to get to 450.
She's getting a little tired.
And takes a nice little seat on the deck.
I'll tell you, as a stand-up comedian and a performer of multiple kinds, there is nothing that energizes you more than positive crowd participation.
I'll take your word for it. Let's see if that can work for Maeve here as she looks for her last 50
She's going to be
before a
running
break.
into the wind here. It's coming at us.
She is. And it has picked up, very noticeable.
Look at her go, look at her go, look at her go. Just... Come on, girl.
She's almost got it.
Zippity-doo-dah.
That's going to be 490. And she will stroll up for her 500th.
Look at her go. Wonderful.
And gets a standing ovation.
Maeve Poland
from
from
the crowd.
Cushing, Maine.
Gets a nice high
11
five
years
there
old.
from the deck minder,
I
too.
believe she's going to take her break.
Oh, yeah. Didn't take a crystal ball for us to find that one out. Next
right.
is, I like watching the more youth, 14-year-old Quinn Camo.
Quinn Camo, he's 14 years old.
Lightweight category.
From the great metropolis of Rockland.
Oh, and he's got low feet. Oh.
Good dismount, good dismount.
That is a good dismount. I'll give that a 10 out of 10.
That's part of the fun. But if you know you're not going to make it, you might as well have fun with the dismount.
Exactly.
Because that energizes the crowd.
Make a splash.
Caleb Boxwell. Caleb. What? I can't read. Caleb.
Caleb Boxwell.
Caleb Boxwell from Davis, California.
Out
He's
of
20
Davis,
years old. We've got a legal adult now. 20 years old in California. He is a
Looks like he's a middleweight
medium weight.
category.
Yep, middleweight.
Which is, again, 126 to
Come on,
175.
Caleb, and he made it to 4. Welcome to Maine, my friend.
Probably a lot colder here than it is out in Davis.
Yeah, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Caitlin Kincaid. She is 22 years old, and we're not going to talk about her weight.
Another legal adult here attempting it.
22.
Caitlin stumbles a
And
bit,
done.
gets to about, they'll give him 6.
Years, 5?
They'll give her 6. What did they give? 7?
I don't know.
7. Me and the scorekeepers not on the same page today.
No, we have a different perspective.
He gets the view from the 50-yard line. Oh, we're bringing Kobe back. See if he can bang out another 600. It's easy to spot him. He's in the bright purple Lakers jersey.
Looks like Grimace, only much smaller.
And those crates are barely moving. It's almost like walking across a dock for him.
So he was at that 650 for him.
The lightweight category, though, a strong gust of wind can end your day. There he goes.
You hear these girls next to us talking about how he's got to beat his family record. He's like, not only does he have to win, he's got to beat his brother.
He's a long way away from that. If
Absolutely.
things work out, we won't be here when he breaks the family record. There's another 100 for Kobe, so he's at 700.
700.
He's going to back up a bit and take a word of advice from a volunteer. And here he goes.
And here he
Looking for a cool 750. And he's made it. Should enjoy being in the lightweight division while he can. I'm sure his older brother can attest to that. Here he goes. Looking for his 800th.
Unreal.
See, we see them do 800, and then we think we really saw 6,188 last year.
I don't even want to think about it. As much as I enjoy this, it's sort of like your kids going, "Mommy, watch me twirl." Yes, I've seen it. I've seen the last 10. I love you. No, please, I just need a cup of coffee, something, a nap.
Cup of something.
You know?
Here he goes, looking for 850 now.
Ooh, I thought he was a goner there for a second.
Impressive stuff. It's that three right there. I think it's 62, 63, and 64 are in a weird jumble towards the back half. These crates are not aligned, so as the wind picks up, it's going to make for a little bit more of a struggle.
I remember last year they had to like
With the boats, yeah.
the boats had to come in and straighten him out. I like what they're doing this year, actually, where we're doing the Kobe in spurts, you know?
Now he's at 900 here. A good 300 more, and we'll have him take a break.
What is the prize? That is a great question.
Looking for 950.
Oh, Stephanie's down.
And it looks like he's going to get 950.
Williams lives.
Going for quadruple digits here. Having a little chat with our friend Shannon Kenny first. And he's off. He's at 990 and he's at 1,000.
Unbelievable.
All right, they're gonna put him to the side now after 1,000.
Waterville, Maine. Cam Murphy. If it's the same Cam Murphy,
19 years old. In the lightweight division.
I want to say he may be. Is that the same Cam Murphy? I think it is.
And he's got about 8.
Yeah.
7 at odds again. Next.
Let's see. We've got Cam. Jared McNair is from Ensgrove, New Jersey. He's 22 years old.
Oh, the lobster hat got wet and everything. Is he gonna
in the
survive?
drink.
Don't leave your hat behind, man. There you go.
He's a good sport.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Who's that? Jared McNair out of New Jersey?
Next we've got Vanessa Lee.
Broom Hall, Pennsylvania.
Yep, normal. 10 years old. Oh, we got another little one. Come on, step. Oh, none of this works.
And waiting here.
Yep.
And while we wait, this past winter, devastating storm surge damaged Rockland's King Neptune's monument, but local artist Richard Johnson is working to cast a new statue in bronze, but needs help from the community. Our Devin Dagnall caught up with the artist, and he has more.
All right, we're here in front of the art tent. I'm joined by Richard Johnson. Richard, how you doing today?
Excited.
You're excited. So you've been working at the Lobster Festival for years.
47 years. This is our 47th year.
47 years.
Yeah.
Now, as I understand it, you made Neptune about 2 years ago in 2022.
That's correct, yeah.
What's going on with Neptune this year?
Well, what happened was after last year's festival, the Neptune and the mermaid beside her was in storage, and they got washed away by the storm surge we had this past winter. So I spent the summer putting it back together again, and we're also in the process of having it cast into a permanent bronze monument.
So that permanent bronze monument, obviously, is going to take a little bit of money to get that off the ground. We want to make this permanent here. How much have you raised so far, and how much do you need to raise in total, do you think?
Right now, we've raised about $7,000, which has gone into getting the head cast and the lobster cast. And I estimated that just for the Neptune part alone would be about $25,000. But then, you know, the prices are going up so fast, you know, I think that's probably not, it's going to be a lot more than that. And what's going to happen next also, this is going to go to the foundry, and they're going to 3D scan it, and they will print that, and then they will cast it from the 3D scan.
Yeah. I mean, this Neptune piece, it's such a iconic piece of the Lobster Festival now. I know it's only been here for a couple years, but, you know, anybody can recognize it. Can you give me a little bit of the history about it?
History about the sculpture?
Yes, please.
Okay, so let's see. Well, there was a period of time between 2005 and 2015 where I sculpted a life-size mermaid every year, and then I'd take it back and put it together over the winter time, bring it back to the festival. So I did that for about 10 years. And then in 2022, that winter, I sculpted the Neptune, and I brought it back. And the day that the festival opened, the lady, Alice Cree Knight, invited us here 47 years ago. She passed away the day that it opened. And I had the most profound feeling that I've had for a long, long time. When I heard that, I looked at the sculpture, and I thought that's meant for more than what I had intended. And so that's why I had the idea of having it made into a monument. So I donated it to the Lobster Festival.
Okay. And how can people donate if they want to help you out?
I have a GoFundMe right now that I've got, but any other way I can get the money will work.
All right. So we'll have that GoFundMe out on our website. But for now, back to you guys.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for that, Devin. Race still going on behind us, but right now our Beth Jones is standing by with one of our contestants from the Coast Guard from earlier. Beth?
Tyler, thank you so much. Yes, we're here with Jacob Porter, who is serving with the U.S. Coast Guard. Fairly new, so how long have you been in the service so far, Jake?
I just got out of boot camp. I've been in the service for 4 months now, and I love it.
And I was going to say, what's your experience been like so far?
Oh, it's been fun. It's the best decision I ever did for my life. It's been really fun. I love it.
Now, did you envision at the start of your service, or when you were considering going into the service, did you envision that part of your duties might include participation at the Great Crate Race?
No, not at all.
All right. How'd you do?
Oh, good. I tied with one of my coworkers, and I thought I was going to beat him, but 13 crates is, I guess, pretty good.
It's harder than it looks. Tell us about what it's like to try and make your way across the crates.
Oh, yeah, it's very difficult. Biggest tip is lean forward and run as fast as you can.
Probably a little bit of core strength in there, a little bit of balance going on as well, yeah?
Yeah, the lighter you are, the further you go, but it was fun.
All right. And so you were saying you're actually from Southern California, lucky enough to be stationed here in the state of Maine right now. How are you loving the state of Maine? What do you love about it?
Yeah, so I'm originally from Southern California, San Diego area, big city. Coming to Rockland, Maine, small town, very quiet, and I love it so far. It's been fun.
Have you seen any more of the festival, or did you just come to the crate race?
I've been here every day since it started, since Wednesday.
Yeah, what are you loving about the festival?
The food, the food.
Yeah, that seems like a bit of a show-in. All right, now as far as your service goes, how long are you in Maine, and where do you think you might be going next?
So I'll be here for another 4 months, and then I'll get shipped out to Yorktown, Virginia for my DCA school, and then I'll be in there for 4 months, and then after that, shoot me anywhere along the coast.
Would you encourage your fellow service members to participate in the crate race?
Yes, do it. It's fun. You'll enjoy it.
Well, we're throwing down the gauntlet for your fellow service members for sure. We thank you for your service. We wish you the best of luck. All right, folks, there is so much more to come from here live at the Great Crate Race. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Looking to buy or sell a home? The More True team of Better Homes and Gardens works throughout the state of Maine with both buyers and sellers with a focus on the greater Bangor area. Give the ladies of the More True team a call today or visit their Facebook page.
Electrify Maine is Maine's #1 electrical contractor, providing outstanding electrical services to businesses, industries, and homes throughout the state. Electrify Maine also sells and installs heat pumps and is a licensed Generac dealer. Call us today for a free estimate.
Maine's largest network of parts just got a little bigger. Coastal Auto Parts, newest location in Bangor, has all your automotive needs to get you to the moments that matter most. Whether you're a professional mechanic or just need a little help, find everything you need all under one roof. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you with friendly service and expert advice right here at 200 Sylvan Road, just off I-95. Drive in, stock up, and hit the road with confidence. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Thousands of kids like Grayson and Elliot receive care at Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center each year. You can help them by supporting the Summer Classic for Maine Kids. This golf tournament will help kids receive care at Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center by raising funds to ensure that health care is available today, tomorrow, and in the years ahead. Every dollar raised helps kids get back to the business of being kids. For more information about the tournament and how to register, please visit northernlight.org/forkids.
Electrify Maine is Maine's #1 electrical contractor, providing outstanding electrical services to businesses, industries, and homes throughout the state. Electrify Maine also sells and installs heat pumps and is a licensed Generac dealer. Call us today for a free estimate.
Looking to buy or sell a home? The More True team of Better Homes and Gardens works throughout the state of Maine with both buyers and sellers with a focus on the greater Bangor area. Give the ladies of the More True team a call today or visit their Facebook page.
Live from the Maine Lobster Festival in Rockland, you're watching the International Great Crate Race on ABC 7.
Welcome back into the 77th Maine Lobster Festival here in downtown Rockland at Rockland Harbor. Tyler Cruz, Emily Dillon. Behind us, the races are going on. They are paused. Looks like for a moment right now, but Maverick Osplund is in the middle of, he's at his 100th crate, I believe, behind us. So he is running very well. Age 7 from Rockland. Emily, rolling along with this broadcast about an hour and a half in. How you doing?
Doing great. This has been so much fun. Yeah, it's been great. This is actually perfect weather to wind up this festival. Nice and calm and cool and overcast. We're not complaining.
We got here and the sun was just beating down on the back of our necks. We're going back to the race now. It looks like that pause is over and Maverick out for 101 and more.
Yes.
Here he goes.
There was a little kid that couldn't be found. They stopped. They stopped everything here, music, everything. Let everybody know the kid's been located.
There you go.
We're back on.
Quick and easy. It's like when you hear your name over the Walmart tellers.
And you know what? That's community. That's what this place is about.
And there he goes. Big smile on his face, too.
He's all grin, man. Nothing but teeth.
And waves to the crowd.
Teeth and eyeballs. These kids are loving it.
You loving their little hams like that. They turn around, wave to all the cheering people. They know how to put on a show. Here he goes again.
Look at him. He's just do-do-do-do-do. It's so fun watching these kids.
Awesome to watch. He's got high knees, too, just coming down and keeping his balance. There he goes. Oh! A little stumble, but stays up.
And he's got 200.
We have a lot of happy spectators here.
Yes, it's so...
It's so cool to watch people wrapped up and down the harbor and into the boats, too, right off of the boat launch, and people just, on land and on sea cheering for all of our young contestants.
You know what the great part about this is there's not money, there's not prizes at the end. You get bragging rights of having won something that is so unique worldwide that you are the world champion.
You are. I mean, it's international, the international crate race. So you are the international champ.
Now, granted, you do get a really cool buoy at the end of it.
Okay.
The buoy trophy, which of course you have to show off.
There's probably already 20 of those at the Genther household.
Yeah. They've got enough to go to haul.
They're their own buoy trophy museum.
Go deep. Here he goes again. He's going to hit for 300.
Light on his feet, moving. At 7 years old, you don't teach that athleticism. That's a gift.
It'd be cool if he had a brother named Goose, though.
Well, his sister was before him, and her name is not Goose. It's Oakley.
Good job, dude. 300. He's just a little tight. Gosh.
Here he goes again.
I know.
What's he at now? Is that his 300th?
Quite possibly.
Look it out.
Here he goes, 350.
Here he goes. There's Maverick getting a cheer from the crowd here. There you go.
Good job, buddy. Oh, he's such a.
He is
he's
so
adorable.
happy to be here.
Oh, you got it, bud.
Looks
And
like
he
Maverick,
fell in.
after 363, they'll give him.
Oh, here he comes. His plate with him in the skiff. Coming to rescue him.
362.
Look at him. Good job, buddy. Next up.
Heck of a run for him.
Next up, I got this one. We've got Charlie Hall. She's from South Thomaston. She's 12 years old. And she is one of my greatest friend's daughter.
There you go.
Her mother is one of the best real estate agents in the city of Rockland and beyond.
Let's hope she can represent the family well with a nice running.
Yeah, her mother and I became friends when we were in a silly little drama club thing when we were about 7 or 8 years old, pretending to be all the characters from Charlotte's Web. Go Charlie. Charlie Hall, ladies and gentlemen. 12 years old.
Nice dismount, though, like you said.
Yep. Yep. She's a good sport, just like your mom.
If you're going to fall, have some fun with it.
We've got Sage Watkinson coming up, another South Thomason girl. She is 9 years old. And I probably know her mother too. It is funny. I grew up here. I moved away for 30 years and I came home and I have to play this game where I meet anyone who's under the age of 30. I look at them and I'm like, I think I know you. And then I ask them how old they are. They're like, oh, I'm 27. I was like, okay, never mind. Who's your daddy? Then I figure it out.
Oh, here is Vivian Jones.
Oh, Vivian's coming back.
Coming back after her
Yeah.
break. Here she goes.
Come on, Vivian. She's coming back.
She has a loud contingent over there on the shoreline. And she's off.
Just a little bloop, bloop, bloop.
It's the same, it's like she's on a jog, keeping the same pace every time. Legs are all moving at the same speed. Loses her balance a bit, doesn't stumble, leaps up.
650.
There she goes.
It still kills me how these kids have the heel of the sock halfway up their calf. It's so funny.
Knee socks are back, if you haven't noticed. At least today. Going for 700.
Even though this is just a weekend event, the Lobster Festival Committee meets every single month to get this going. So we will meet immediately after the festival and then every month after that until we hit July, and then we meet every single week to make sure that this happens. And it is all volunteers.
So a lot goes into
Absolutely.
putting something like this together, and by the looks of it, you can tell that there's a lot of effort that gets put into this and a lot of volunteer hours and a lot of people giving their free time to make sure the community can enjoy an event like this. And Vivian is off again.
Here she goes. We're going to, what are we at? 600, 700, 700.
I think she's going for,
she's had
yes,
a great,
750.
Somebody's gonna go horse over there on the other side. Good times. Fletcher.
So that's 854 or 750? We just talked about this.
I think she's at 750. This is heading for 8.
And here she goes again. 800 for Vivian. Very impressive. Very different running style than Kobe. Her legs are moving a little bit higher.
Yeah, she's just sort of like slow and steady.
Yep.
Just like dum, dum, dum. She has a very steady gait.
A little bit of a slower pace, but it's a steady pace. The pace doesn't change.
I love she's flipping her ponytail. She's like, flip, flip, we're gone.
Makes her aerodynamic.
Definitely helps with balance.
There she goes.
Yep, she's just doing it.
Now, I don't recognize this name from last year.
No, I don't either.
I wonder
don't think she
how
was in
you
it.
realize you are insanely good at such a unique skill like this.
I think you just do it. You know, people say you're a good runner. You know, your parents go, honey, you want
light
to
on
do
your
this?
feet,
And they go,
yeah.
sure. And that's how it works.
She's the king of hopscotch, queen of hopscotch in the recess yard.
Oop, that was a close one. I think my 3-year-old granddaughter would be great at this. She's incredibly talented at running through the living room without touching any of the Legos. That was 800?
That was 800 or 900?
God, I don't.
I'm losing count here.
We'll wait for Gordon's cue. Let's see.
She is off and running, and the crowd is absolutely loving it. And she's there. See if she can get 50 more.
This will get her to 1,000, I think. Right, the tide is getting lower.
There she goes. Yeah, she's got a rowdy contingent.
$1,000.
There she goes.
Good.
So her and
for
Kobe
her.
neck and neck right now.
Yeah. Look
We'll
at
see
that.
them both back for round 3.
It's like the state of Maine Olympics here.
I'm saying this should be in the games. They
I
should
think it
find a
would be
way to
great.
get this in.
But we'd have to make it. I wonder if you could actually do it with 100 crates. I wonder if they've tried.
You need to go from way out there where the you see the Coast Guard in uniform, and you need to come to us.
Here we go. Who's up next?
From Reese Voisin from
Voisin.
Fort Kent, Maine.
Reese Voisin. That means
Middleweight.
neighbor. He is.
Oh, he
In the
shot out
water.
of a cannon.
Reese Voisin.
He was our 55th contestant on